how should basically, number one, W-2 earners, number two, businessmen, small business owners take advantage of these things, and what are the process, how much does it cost to them, how often should they be involved with companies such as yourself, law
Mhm.
firms such as yourself. uh, Please share some more thoughts into
Yeah.
how can everybody be benefited by these things.
Yes. Offshore trusts aren't inexpensive, so you really want to have an estate that's 4 million or above to really, um, that's where we've seen our clients decide, no, all our creature comforts are taken care of. Now we have money that's pushing the ball for us instead of us actually having to push the ball to make some money. And if something really horrible happened, we want to make sure what we have is protected. And under the US signed the Hague Convention on Trusts, which allows a US person or investor to use trust law of other countries that's very different than here in the United States. And the most important thing, under US law, it removes US court authority over that trust. So if somebody wants to sue, they have to sue in the Isle of Man or Cook Islands or Montserrat, wherever we put up the trust. And there's slight differences in the laws of why we would choose one jurisdiction over another. There are US domestic copycat laws. Obviously, they're still within our court system, but they are a lot less expensive. We get down to, and they're about $10,000 to give you a real number on that capstone to create an ultimate owner that you have legal deniability under penalty of perjury. You do not have to list, in our example, Golden Mountain Funding, even to a direct question, do you own Golden Mountain Funding? You can say no. But an underlying company, a Nevada company, let's say a Wyoming company, is only $1,800. And your name isn't in the public record, the owner isn't listed, and we can, for very reasonable cost, create a company that can act as your family's piggy bank. We do have a service. We do what's called a roadmap. It's $500, and it really just covers the cost of creating the structures and some diagrams and having several educational conversations with the client. And we take a snapshot of what they have right now and how it's held. And then ultimately, if money's no object, what's the perfect plan? And then what's an intermediate plan to build there? Because many of your listeners will say, no, I'm a business owner and I already have some real estate and I have some passive investing and I have employees. I need all the way up to an irrevocable trust, whether it's offshore or domestic. Others are saying, I have a good enough estate, but I don't have employees and I'm passive investors. I need something to build into. And so I see the wisdom of an underlying company, but I don't want to budget for a lawsuit-proof trust yet. I'm going to rely on the privacy and the image I have in the public record. So we can do all kinds of different steps for the client's needs.